Welcome back. Big changes are predicted over at $1 after Sunday's season finale in Atlanta, especially if a 10th consecutive loss comes in the same deflating fashion of the past month, which is 4 losses by at least 16 points. But expectations don't always mesh with reality, so a massive deconstruction may actually not happen. One guy who is under fire is offensive coordinator Greg Olson, since the Bucs are the second worst scoring team in the NFC. But Josh Freeman has regressed big time from year 2 to 3. Last year, he threw 20 touchdowns and just 6 interceptions. This year, it's 19 interceptions and just 14 touchdowns. Overall, the offense has been combustible, 36 total turnovers, by far worst in the league, and a big cause of the recent blowouts.
In the NFL, if you can just keep it close, you can keep it tight, not allow the breakouts to happen, you're gonna have an opportunity to win. I think it's one of the main things that this year we haven't been able to do. It's over the course of a game, just keeping it close, keeping it manageable. You're gonna have your opportunities. This year just seems like everything that went wrong, the other team capitalized on it.
Outback Bowl is Monday, and you can cheer for Kirk Cousins, regardless if you like Michigan State or not. The Spartans quarterback is only the second 3-year captain in school history and a prime example of the student athlete. Cousins won the Lowe's Senior Class Award, given to the nation's most outstanding Division I senior student athlete. And as a quarterback, he has near autonomy on the field.
He's got freedom out there, and we take, I think, part of being a good coach is being a good listener. And so we want to try and implement some of the ideas that he has as he moves forward too. But when you have a great deal of respect and confidence in a young man, then you turn him loose.
USF basketball will welcome Rutgers to town Sunday for some Big East hoops. The Bulls were able to do some serious advanced scouting on the Scarlet Knights on national TV last night. USF found out Rutgers is pretty good since they beat 10th-ranked Florida in double overtime. As for the Bulls, they are coming off a tough 3-point loss to UConn, but learned that they can compete with the national champs. It also helps that USF is finally healthy. Over the past 3 games, Stan Heath has had his entire roster to pick from after Juwan Zapolin missed the first 11 games due to injury and suspension. At 7-7, the Bulls are not where they hoped they'd be, but do see progress.
If you just watch how we play now compared to how we were at the beginning of the year, we're much better. You get a guy like Poland into the lineup, he boosts your scoring because he can score, he can get into the paint, he can make some things happen, and we're starting to get more chemistry.
Absolutely. I mean, and what better time than conference play? Finally, Coach says, conference play is the time where you want to bring everything, put everything together and, bring all the pieces together. And I think that finally, we have a full roster and everybody's out there, they're trying to do their role so that we can win games.
And finally, Florida State hosting Princeton. 10 first-half points for the Noles. That's 10. That's the worst home half ever. They still battled back, though, late in the second half, down 2. Off the miss, Xavier Gibson with the big dunk. The Noles would force overtime. This tied at 47. A chance to win in the second overtime. Bernard James, just a 45% free throw shooter, and you see why. Misses with 1 second left. So these teams go to third overtime. First time in FSU history, and it ends badly. Douglas Davis hit 2 threes in the overtime frame. First home loss this year for Florida State. Princeton wins it 75-73. So not the best way to ring in the new year for Florida State up in Tally.
Nah, not at all.
What can you do?